So I guess we can all see here a lot has changed. Like a lot. Hey guys, it's me, Rachel, coming at you with a new video. And it's been a long time coming, let me tell you. I'm sure those of you who've been around for a long time know that. I just want to say before anything, thank you so much to all of you who stick with me and are excited to hear about all the new things that have happened, because it's been a lot. There's been a lot. I have a whole new channel idea and a whole new perspective on YouTube, and I'm so excited to just share it with you guys. And to all the new people watching, hi, I'm Rachel, and I'm really happy for you all to be here. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Let's get into it. So in the beginning clip, you saw there's me 110 pounds heavier. Whew, honey. Yeah. So 110 pounds heavier, completely different human being. And I can't believe in my head, like, oh, that's me. I'm sure you guys are probably kind of confused too. Like, what? Rachel? Yeah. So I just want to like rewind and talk about it and share my experience with you. There's going to be tons of videos coming, like, get ready. I'm going to fill up your subscription box. So this is the first video. This is a big major update. I have so many plans on doing all about my weight loss, how I lost 100 pounds, 100 plus pounds, whatever. Food ideas, beauty. I'm still totally into beauty. I'm still a makeup artist, so like let's get real here. I just had my birthday. I am 20 now. Ooh. Yeah, I remember when I started YouTube, I think I was 14, so that's pretty crazy. So let's just kind of rewind to the beginning. So let's see. My last video, I believe I was working at Mac. Pretty sure that's what I was doing at that time in my life. And I liked that job. It was fun. I love makeup, so it was cool. Didn't work there for super long, but I then had to leave. So I left Mac and I had this 4-month period where I didn't have a job. At the time I was still living at home, and I was so sad. I was like, I felt kind of like I was at a stop in life, like I didn't know what I was doing. I was eating a lot, and I found that with myself I became an emotional eater, which is bad. You don't want that. So I became like an emotional eater, and I gained a lot of weight just in those 4 months. But over the course of the 4 years, I think the past 4 years I gained the most of it. So as you know, if you're a really, true subscriber from back in like the old days, I'd call them, back in the times when I was younger, I dated a guy for about 4 years. And I find that when you're that young and you're with somebody for that long in such a serious relationship, you can really truly lose yourself. And not necessarily to say that's a bad thing. I don't regret anything that I did, but I feel that you kind of need to grow up in those years, and maybe that's not necessarily the best idea when you're in such a serious relationship. I don't know, some people can do it. I think for myself, it showed on me, like all the stress and everything, and I'm somebody who has some issues with anxiety and whatnot, so every time I was sad I would just eat, and I believe it became such a common thing for me to eat, like feelings and whatnot, and then the weight just started piling on. So after that 4-month period where I didn't have a job, I started, I was freelancing and everything, like freelance makeup artist, but I then moved on to Clinique. And Clinique, oh my gosh, love Clinique. I worked for them for 1.5 years, wonderful brand. I worked for Clinique, and I had the sweetest boss in the world and the greatest friends, and we all just had fun. But my weight progressively kind of kept going and going up and up and up. And I remember being in the cosmetics pictures with them, and I'm twice the size of these girls, if not 3 times the size of these girls. That was a big eye-opener for me. And we had to order my first jacket. And I remember the first jacket I ordered was a size 10. And that was a big mistake, because I probably should have been wearing a 14 or a 16 already by then. But I kind of lied to myself and was like, oh, you're not that big. But then the next time I believe I ordered a 14, and then so on. We ordered like an 18, I believe, and the 18 was too big or too small. The 18 was too small. So I remember that moment, I was just like, holy crap, like what is happening to me? And when you work in a mall, like working in retail and in a mall, you go and you get food a lot. And that's really silly. Not everyone does it, obviously, but like I found that was the pattern with all of us. We'd all go for lunch, we'd all go for, dinner together, and we would all eat fast food, and it became an addiction. It was like an everyday thing. Like, got up to eat McDonald's in the morning, got up for A&W for lunch on my break, and then dinner was like A&W or McDonald's again. Or Opa. I liked the Greek fast food. So that was a big mistake all on its own. Fast forward a little bit, you know, I'm getting to the end of my time at Clinique. I'm probably in, yeah, it would have been January. And I was broken up with my ex-boyfriend of 4 years and kind of was trying to figure out where I was going in life. I was sitting there eating that Greek fast food again, and we had just ordered my size 18 jacket, and we knew it was going to be too small, and I was like, why did I do that? And then I had to buy a pair of jeans that were a size like 22 or 24, and it hit me. I was like, damn, like this is not happening. So in that moment, it kind of like snapped. Like I was like, crap, like no. I put the food down and I'm like, I'm done. So the next day comes and I'm like, I'm gonna try to work out. So freaking 5 minutes into being on my elliptical, I'm dead. Like I'm on the floor, I'm like, I can't breathe. Whew, it was bad. So I had to kind of ease myself into this. And I was easing into it, and then, you know, it started to get easier and easier. But I was so heavy, it was so hard for me to move around, I found. And it was interesting, I worked full time, and I've worked full time since I was about 14, right? So it was kind of hard because I woke up, worked out, went to work, came home, worked out. Twice a day sometimes, well, most of the time in the beginning, to be honest. I became very obsessed. And it wasn't to say I was working out for like 5 hours at a time being super unhealthy about it. Like I was just learning how to train my body and push it to the limits that I could handle. And everyone at work was kind of like, wow, like this is happening really fast. Like first month I lost 25 pounds. And I remember people being like, wow, like you look really good. Are you going to stop now? And I'm like, I'm well over 200 pounds. Like I'm not stopping anytime soon. Cause I'm 5'9.5", like just about. So I was like, you know, I'm not healthy body weight. My doctor agreed, you're not healthy body weight. You gotta, you know, lose some weight. Basically I was obese is what they classified me as. So, I mean, of course I'm gonna do a full video on how I lost all the weight and everything, but I'm kind of just giving you the tidbits right now. I learned how to work out. I learned all these different things that worked for me, and I would love to do a video separately, if you guys are interested, all about all the workout techniques, how I lost the weight, everything that helped me, because I literally found this beautiful pattern of things and just this big group of things that worked perfectly. And I've also helped other people. I'm not a professional, I mean, I'm not at all, but I mean, obviously it kind of worked for me, so it has to maybe do something. So yes, I'm losing all this weight, but I'm still over 200 pounds. And I met this guy, and he, you know, was really sweet to me. And while I was losing the weight, I noticed I was getting attention for a lot of the wrong reasons, because boys were starting to notice, you know, guys were hitting on me again, and I wasn't really used to that. But I was like, you know, I'm finding myself, I'm doing me, gonna explore everything I can. But I met this guy, and he is absolutely wonderful, totally treats me like a princess, like a lady, but he loves what I'm doing for myself, and he respects what I'm doing for myself. He's like, he cheers me on, he supports me. And it was a very slow start, but actually, you know, 6 months later, we're still together, and now he's my boyfriend as of 6 months, for 6 months now, and his name's Morgan, and he is just an absolute doll, and he teaches me so much about myself, and I think it goes both ways, but it was really cool to have that support system and have that love shown to me, real love, not, you know, not unhealthy love. And it was so nice to feel that from someone. And so basically I'm losing all this weight, I'm still going. He thinks, you know, you're so regimented, like good for you. And being in a new relationship's hard when you're, you know, still plugging away at it, but I kept going. I just kept going, and it was great. I really went for it. And anyways, so basically now I have, you know, broken up with the ex-boyfriend back in September of last year, having 2 new jobs within the course of 4 months of each other, and then I lose all this weight, and now I'm in this state of maintenance. And it's the weirdest experience because, you know, you're trying to maintain this weight and you're trying to learn, well, what now? Like balance. It is the weirdest thing. I think I would do a whole video about balance, because what do you do after you lose all the weight, right? So that's that. YouTube I thought would be a good idea, because I look back on everything that I've done, And I think there's so many people out here that relate to this story probably. There's so many people who want to lose weight or have lost weight, don't know what to do, don't know where to start. And I feel like it would be great to just reach out and make some friends. This community of YouTube is beautiful. Like, there's so many things you can share. So I was thinking, you know, I could do tips and tricks, I could do questions and answers, beauty stuff like I used to. I mean, please let me know what you would love to see, and I'm going to just come out with a lot of videos, and hopefully everyone will be on board, and it would mean a lot to me if you guys stuck around and watched, because this is something I really want. I bought a new camera and I bought a MacBook Pro, so I am very serious about this and I'm really excited, so stick with me on this journey and it'll be wonderful. Yes, like I said, please leave your comments down below and subscribe to me if you haven't already. And if you have questions, ask me, because I will be doing a questions and answers video really soon. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye!